What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, and welcome back to yet another post-match fan show. The post-match fan show is your opportunity, it is your chance to have your say on everything Tottenham related. But Sim, how do they have their say?
Well, before every single post-match fan show, the link for the fan show is in the description below, where you'll be taken to the back end. You'll be see everyone waiting, and before we bring you on live on the fan show, live on YouTube, to have your say. But gold members, all gold members get priority for the fan show because we have a lot of callers waiting, so we gave priority to gold members. But how do you become a gold member?
I'm glad you asked me that, Sim, because it is very, very easy to become a gold member. There's actually two tiers of memberships: silver membership and gold membership. Silver membership, you get custom emojis, you get badges next to your name saying how long you've been a member, and you get monthly shout outs. But for the gold membership, you get everything that is in the silver perks, plus you get priority to come on to each and every one of our post-match fan shows. But not only that, you get monthly prizes as well. 3 gold members every month get called out from a hat on our last live watch long of every single month. And the 3 prizes are: the third prize will be a flag and a program. The second prize will be one of these lovely We Are Tottenham TV shirts. We have 8 colours of them. Link in description, by the way, if you want to buy one. And number one prize for the giveaway is a signed Tottenham Hotspur shirt. So our first month, we gave away a signed shirt from Toby Alderweireld, and we have got many, many more signed shirts to give away. So click the link below, join our gold membership, and be in it to win it.
All right, now is the time for you guys to have your say. I want to hear your opinions on all things Spurs and the latest match action. Looking forward to having you guys on and hearing your opinions.
All right, we'll see you on the fan show.
Come on, you Spurs.
What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. Tottenham 2, Arsenal 0. And I cannot wait to speak to all of you happy Tottenham fans out there today.
It's going to be weeks till I get this smile off my face, honestly.
Arsenal,
sorry.
Done and dusted. Back to South London with that performance. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What can you say? I mean, we all know who the best Pierre is in North London. We all know who the best team is in North London. Arsenal may as well pack their bags and go back to South London. But look, before we get anyone else on, let's speak to my grandpa.
Grandpa! Hello? Is he on? Can you hear us?
Hey!
Hey! Come on! Come on!
What a great match!
Unbelievable!
What a great match!
Some of the pundits were saying that it was a terrible watch. I thought it was a brilliant watch.
I agree.
I thought the whole of the play was brilliant. You just have to look at the biggest for me, which wasn't talked about much, was the sheer pace. I mean, although we didn't have that much of the ball, the ball was fantastic, continually running at pace so that they were able to prevent and create a brick wall for Arsenal. I really enjoyed the match. It was really great.
Mm.
And you can't fault a single player.
Yeah, I thought we defended so well, didn't we, as a team, defending for each other. Like, What do you think? Everyone's really. This proves how much everyone's really bought into the way Mourinho likes to play and the way Mourinho likes to set up his team, and everyone's really on the same page because it's 3 games in a row now: City, Chelsea, and now today, where we've just defended so expertly well, conceded no goals against some of the top teams. Well, maybe not today, but before against some of the top teams in England. And people doubted us, but how does it show today that the way we're defending is outstanding?
Yeah, and fast enough to get into attack. I mean, the man of the match, obviously, for me was Kane. I mean, not just for his goal, Kane? But for the way all the assists. Kane.
Yeah.
It was the way. Number of times he headed the ball off the line on the crosses. I think it was 14 or 15 times.
Wow, really?
He was the one at the back there. Wow. Yeah, and before you knew it, he was back up front again. It's just extraordinary speed. He and Son. I mean, Son too was defending very, very, very well. I thought it was a great match. I really can't fault anybody. I wouldn't like to say who the worst person was because I think everybody had a part to play. Holbier again was really, really first class. I made a note. I have to make notes now. Aurier was really, really good.
Aurier was sensational.
And also, I mean, 2 of the runs he made up the centre were brilliant. I really couldn't fault anybody. I think he had a real difficulty in deciding who to take off. But he's got to play some games to make sure they're fresh for Liverpool. That's our next hurdle. If we can get over it, well, we shall see.
Yeah. So everyone was talking about Grandpa how we've had a great start to the season, but we haven't been tested really. But now we've played Man City, beaten them, Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, we've taken a draw, and now Arsenal have come to Tottenham and we've won. What can we achieve this season?
And what about Manchester United?
And Manchester United as well. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. Well, we can achieve. My biggest worry when we play second-class teams rather than the first-class team, we don't tend to play well. Yeah. And a lot of the other teams are, Fulham, for instance, played really well the other day. West Ham played well against United. I think some of the secondary teams are coming up. It'd be interesting to see what happens later tonight with Wolves and Liverpool, because Wolves also are playing well. So it's not all over and done with yet. We've got to be good at beating the bad team as well.
What was your reaction? When Son put that goal in near the beginning of the game, one of the all-time great North London derby goals. What was your reaction to that? What did you think about that?
I just danced all the way around the room. I'm watching it with Danny, and we shouldn't really be together, and but we still shouted and screamed and ran all around, and your grandmother came running in. What's going on?
Do you think fans in the stadium made any difference today?
No. I was very surprised that they weren't wearing masks. A lot of them. And they weren't distancing. I don't even notice, but I think that was really bad, and it'll cause problems, and they'll stop it if they don't do that properly. I hope they pictured some of those people without masks and don't choose them again, because I think it's stupid. It's so stupid because they were shouting and screaming. There's going to be, and they were drinking as well.
Yeah.
It's what could cause harm.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a great game.
Let's not dwell on the negatives. Let's dwell on the positives. But Grandpa, always great to have you on. Tottenham 2, Arsenal 0.
What a fantastic day, right, Grandpa? Absolutely fantastic day. Oh, is he gone? Oh, he's there. He's still there. Oh.
You've got 5 people, all whose name begin with an A, waiting to come on.
All right, so let's start getting them on.
Alphabetical order.
5 of them there.
Alphabetical order.
All right, thanks, Grandpa. We'll speak to you soon.
Oh, is he there? All
right, he's gone. But look, a very, very happy Grandpa there.
Very happy, and I'm not surprised the way we played. I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of how he performed today. I think we fully deserved all the results. We fully deserved the win, and the way we defended. People take it for granted. They think defending like that is easy. It's definitely not easy. And I know we barely attacked in that second half. We didn't need to. We were 2-0 up, and we had to conserve the lead, and that's exactly what we did, and we did it to perfection.
Come on, let's speak to David Harris.
Oh, come on, David.
What's going on, David?
Oh, lads, come on! Come on! What a win! It was perfect. I said it before the game. Fast start, early goal, and then from then on they have to come out and attack us. We can implement our game perfectly and go and hit them on the counter. Is exactly what happened. And look, you have people out there saying the Scum played well today. No, they didn't. At the end of the day, the final ball was lacking on most of the occasions today. How many sloppy passes they give away to give us goal kicks today? And look, we were clinical as well. We stopped them from passing, and we took a couple of yellow cards and put in some great challenges and brought them down when was needed. So it's absolutely perfect. What a win!
Where are Arsenal in the league?
I don't even know, because I can only see the top 10.
Who was your man of the match today, David?
Pierre. Look, he even bled for the badge today. He got absolutely stuck in. He was everywhere. Look, to be honest with you, 1 to 11, they were absolutely fantastic. I especially want to big up Aurier today. Like that leading to the second goal. If he mistimed that challenge, that would have led to a penalty or a shot on goal for them. He got it to absolute perfection, and we broke from it and scored. And Harry Kane absolutely rattled the bar. What a strike!
What a strike!
Yeah.
Let's talk about Heung-min Son's goal. Is that one of the great North London derby goals from Heung-min Son today?
Yeah, it's one of the best I've seen. The only other one that sticks out in memory is the one that Harry Kane scored when he cut in on the edge of the box and curled one in. It was sort of similar, but I want to big up Reguilon. That run and that effort he put in to sprint outside of him to be able to Son to come inside. And look, everyone talks about and laughs at Arsenal's defence. He left 2 of them on their arse and he absolutely buried it into that corner. As soon as he hit it, I knew it was going in.
And what's happening tonight with the Thomas Partey's party? Apparently it got cut short today.
Yeah, look, I actually said before the game as well, believe it or not, that it was a suicide mission playing him today. Everyone was told 6 weeks, January, he'd be back. All of a sudden he starts. He clearly wasn't fit, and that was the case. We absolutely spoiled the party. Now they know there's only one party in North London, and everyone else, make sure you get your partners down to the shop, get them a bottle of wine, tell them to go on and put on some nice sexy underwear, the Spurs underwear that you've been buying them, put them down in front of the TV and get them to watch AFTV tonight. It's going to be an absolute comedy show.
Listen to your Irish, that's what I'm saying. Listen to David Harris right now, because he knows the score.
You know, David, 0 goals against City, 0 goals against Chelsea, 0 goals against Arsenal we've conceded. What a difference has Jose Mourinho made since come this season, also since our West Ham game, to our defence?
Look, we were outscoring teams. People weren't happy, right? Now we're keeping clean sheets and we're a lot more defensive, but keeping the low block as well is what it's absolutely all about. The fact that you see the midfielders getting back, the wingers getting back, even Harry Kane getting back, and everyone defending as a unit. It's what we weren't seeing even under coming towards the end of Pochettino's time and the start of Mourinho's time. I came on after the Newcastle game last season and I said, give it time. This guy will implement things. Go back and look at the fan cam. I said it. And look, he shored us up defensively, and it's the springboard. No one ever wins anything without being able to keep clean sheets. We've played, I think it's 10 or 11 games now. We've kept 6 clean sheets and only conceded 6 goals. Also, Ledley King coming in has been a massive difference to that. You've seen pictures of him there on today on the touchline, shouting at them, getting in their ear. He was one of the all-time greats. He's my favourite Spurs player ever.
He's going to be manager by the end of the season, isn't he?
That's what Josh King said.
No, look, Jose's here to stay for a long time. I really do believe it. But look, to have him moulding Ledley King, there's no better man. And then Ledley King can sort of come in and take over after the Mourinho tenure is done and after we win this Premier League. And another thing, look, going into these games, everyone was saying you had a great season. but these are the games now, and you're going to come back down to earth, right? We kept a clean sheet against Man City, clean sheet against Chelsea, and clean sheet against the scum today. We pulled our pants down on prime time Sunday. What better time is there to announce that we are title challengers? And happy Christmas to all you yids out there. It's now Christmas time.
Come on.
Don't forget a happy Hanukkah to all the yids out there as well.
Happy Hanukkah as well to all you yids out there.
And all the talk before the game, or the rumours, Lloris not playing, him not being fit, Joe Hart might play. First of all, he only made one save the whole game, Lloris. And also, he did end up playing. Do you think that was like some mind games from Jose? That whole, will he, won't he play?
Yeah, 100% mind games. Look, Arteta tried it with the Thomas Partey team. So Mourinho said, you know what, I'm going to come at you one better, right? Not only, as well, leaving Vinicius out on Thursday night, was like Arteta was probably expecting a 4-4-2 today. Absolute genius, right? And then saying that Harry Kane, Reguilon, all have knocks, Alderweireld is back. He kept them guessing. They didn't know what Spurs team was going to show up today. And then the whole Joe Hart, Lloris thing. Look, these are the games where if you're sick or anything like that, they're not the ones you want to miss, and they drag you out of bed and they get you into the jersey, get your gloves on and get into goals, and it's exactly what I've done for Lloris today.
And Harry Kane becomes that outright top goal scorer in all North London derbies after his goal today. 11 goals in 13 games. What do you have to say about Harry Kane?
Lads, the guy's a god. I love seeing the back of his jersey, Kane number 10. And then I love when he turns around, you see the cock around, and you know he's playing for Spurs. I absolutely love it. The guy is a god. He's a goal machine. And not only that, lads, we also broke the record today of link-up play between Son and Kane. They're now the most prolific partnership in Premier League history today now as well.
Brilliant.
100%.
Brilliant.
David, I'm going to leave you there, but Tottenham run North London. Arsenal, get back to South London where you belong. Come on, David.
Top of the league as well. Let's not forget.
Come on, you Spurs. And
Come on.
sorry, I just want...
Oh, go on. Yeah, go on.
Sorry, thanks very much for doing the preview show for my channel. I really do appreciate it. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. Come on, you Spurs. And also, get over and check out my song, Don't Worry, We Could Be Arsenal. You're going to enjoy it today.
Don't worry.
We could be Arsenal. Jose Mourinho is the GOAT. Arsenal AFC is a joke. Don't worry. We could be Arsenal.
You know. See you later, David.
Do you want to look at some tweets?
Yeah,
quickly?
let's look at some tweets.
Should we look at some tweets? Yeah, there we go. Højbjerg versus Woolwich today. 61 touches, 35 out of 44 passes, 5 clearances, 3 interceptions, 16 duels, 1-8. 8 possessions gained, only outfield player to play every minute in the Premier League this season for Spurs. Man of the match again today, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Another great performance from him. Next up, Sergio Reguilon, North London is ours. He's clearly getting into the North London spirit, Sergio. Absolutely love that from him. Bet365 say Tottenham Hotspur this season, games played 11, points clear of Arsenal 11. Brilliant. Absolutely good stuff from them. Noz Ahmed says 11 games into the season, only 9 goals conceded, 3 which were penalties, 2 of which shouldn't have been awarded. Do you know how mad that is? We
just
actually
before
know
you
how
go
to
on,
defend.
we got a super chat from Sukran Barnes saying Spurs putting a smile on my face. Thank you, Spurs.
Definitely. Oh, for sure. Harry Kane, love that North London derby win. So good to have fans back in to see it. Absolutely, he put in another marvellous performance today. Harry Kane, another great moment for him against the Arsenal. Dan Kilpatrick, in a game that normally defies pre-match expectations, that went pretty much as you might have predicted. Son came brilliant, and then Spurs defender Manfrey was hairy at times, but like City, Lloris only had 1 save to make. Absolutely true. 1 save he made all game.
Brilliant save it was.
What about this man? Jose has done bits with Kane and Son, but he's turned this guy into a baller. Love him, and that's Serge Aurier.
100%.
Completely agree.
You've got to say, Manchester United, Manchester City,
Chelsea.
Arsenal now, Chelsea, all amazing performances.
Perfect performances from him, and against some of the best wingers that the Premier League has to offer as well. Hasn't put a foot wrong.
We're seeing the real Serge Aurier now.
Completely agree. Tottenham Hotspur saying, "What a night!" And
What a night.
Coy's 100 of these two absolutely imperious. Hard to disagree with that.
Absolutely true. No truer words said.
Yeah, they've been fantastic.
I mean,
since that Burnley game, they've been absolutely phenomenal, haven't they? These two.
You've got to give credit to them, and big credit to Jose and Ledley King as well.
I completely agree.
Super chat from Wolf Mauler. Love it. Arteta says he doesn't care about the NLD.
Of course not, yeah. For after a loss, he doesn't. Hotspur Edition says Eric Dyer redemption season. Is it redemption season for Eric Dyer?
Could be.
You know, he really is performing really well, isn't he? There's Tottenham, Spain with the Pope, the classic meme with the opening up to Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. Squawker says Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang did not produce a shot on target, create a chance, or complete a take-on against Spurs. Of all 22 players that started the game, he had the fewest touches.
Hey, and he was the one coming out with the fighting talk before the game, saying, this is the game that's going to flip our season. We're going to be back after this. Blah, blah, blah.
Nothing there for
we've got €100 super chat.
€100?
Yeah.
From who?
From Keith D. Guys, I had a really bad feeling yesterday and I said I will donate €100 if we won. So here it is. Do something special with it to build the channel. Enjoy. Coys. Keith Davis. Keith D. You are one pure gent, my friend.
Absolutely love that. Look, FT Heritage says Spurs versus the quote conventional Big Six. Man United 6-1, Man City 2-0, Chelsea 0-0, Arsenal 2-0, goals scored 10, goals conceded 1, which was a penalty, 3 clean sheets, first in the league. F ball possession and XG. These are the numbers that matter.
Exactly. That is pure facts. And once again, I want to give a big thank you to Keith D.
Unbelievable.
Keith, if you want to come on the post-match fan show, just let us know in the comments and we'll get you in as soon as possible. So Keith, thank you very much for that very generous super chat.
Makes up for Jeff, doesn't it, I think?
We very much appreciate it. Yeah,
Brilliant.
It makes up. You've basically covered Jeff and the other guy. Who was the other guy?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Tyrone or something.
Like that, yeah.
Tyler. That was it.
Tyler.
You have really made up for them, so thank you very much.
All right.
Let's get Marcelo on. Come on.
Come on, Marcelo. Come on.
What did I tell you, bro? What did I tell you? If you missed the match, that was basically the match highlight, bro. We shredded those men, bro. They're done. North London is white. They're finished. What did I tell you? I told you last would be a tougher game than these lot, man. They're finished. Done out here. They're 15th. We're number 1. If you don't believe in title races, well, you start believing in it because we are in one. Come on, you Spurs.
Man, what a performance today, right? We showed passion, we showed aggression, we showed quality when we needed to, and we defended like a proper team. Unlike Arsenal, when you saw that second goal, where was their defence? Not one time in the game did that happen with Spurs.
Well, there was only one time that they gave me a little bit of a shook, and that was, I think, the Lacazette header. But otherwise, we absolutely we put the fire out and we extinguished them, and then we absolutely tore them a new one, bro. It was easy. I'm telling you, Palace is the real London derby. Palace is the real London derby next week. I'm telling you, I'm serious, bro. Palace is a real team. You know what I mean?
They're above Arsenal.
They leapfrogged Arsenal today, didn't they?
They are above Arsenal,
they're
aren't they?
a good team, bro. You know, I'm telling you, Palace is a real London derby, bro. These men were finished. I said it all week. The only thing, you know what? I was confident this week. Everybody was telling me, Marcelo, you're being over cocky. You always do this. I'm like, listen, I'm not cocky this time. If man to man, these men do not beat us. If our boys show up, they can't beat us. I'm telling you. The only prediction I got wrong this week, right, was when I said the only way Arsenal could beat us is if they played our under-23s. And you know what? I was being too generous to them, because if they played our under-23s, they'll be in real pressure. You know what I mean, man?
Exactly. Dane Scarlett would have got a hat-trick if they were playing our under-23s today.
Exactly, bro. You know what? Looking at their fullbacks, they might need Dennis Serkin, bro. Dennis Serkin looks like he could walk into their team. You know what I mean, bro? They're finished. Done club. I said it. Thierry Henry can't play it for you. Patrick Vieira, those guys can't play for you no more. Hold on to that history books, because that's all you have. That's all you have.
We've got a super chat here from Matt Hayes. It says, a lot of fans having their say today. I can't join. Had the pleasure of watching the game with David Harris and Marcelo today. Magical indeed. Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah, if you want to see me go nuts, if you want to go see me nuts, check out Matty Hayes' channel, man. I went absolutely nuts. That Sonaldo goal, man, that was absolute magic, bro. I ran around my whole house. You see me run off the camera and everything. That was fantastic. Sonaldo, what do I say about this guy? He is better than Mane. He is the best winger in the league. You better start believing it. He is so good, man.
Is that goal of the season, do you think, from Son?
Absolutely. That honestly, that might be my favorite Sun goal. I mean, I know there's the Burnley goal, but just because it's a North London derby and the game means a lot, and that goal is just that is such a special goal, man. Oh my God, I went absolutely berserk. I was breathing heavy, bro.
Where does that rank in North London derby goals for you?
I would say it's right under. From what I've seen, live, I would say it's right under the Harry Kane goal. You know what I mean? That spectacular goal where, he came in with the cross. That was fantastic. That will always be my number one. But nah, I mean, that definitely is up there, and also that Bale goal that he scored against, Arsenal. That was also fantastic. But yeah, fantastic performance from the boys. Exactly what I expected. It's just the mentality, man. You know what I mean? You can, even if our boys have a bad game today, our mentality alone beats Arsenal. They don't have the mentality. You look at them, right? You look at when Arsenal stole the ball from us in counterattack. Where was our boys? Absolutely. Everybody ran back. Everybody fighting for the ball, covering every man. You know what I mean? When we stole the ball from them, where were they, bro? You see these guys, they Bellerin barely running. You see these guys not tracking back. They're lazy. They don't play for the badge. They don't care about the team. What did I tell you about Aubameyang? He signed a new contract, got a Gucci bag, and dipped out. He's done out here. He's bringing that Lambo. He's gone, bro. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. You know what he said? He said, I would love to play with Owar. And then they didn't get Owar, and now he's done with this club. I'm telling you, he's finished with this club.
Do we officially have the best Pierre in North London? Is that
absolutely
today? Not even a joke. Not even
a joke. I was serious before. I was serious when I first said it. Everybody thought I was joking. I was serious. Dude, Højbjerg is better than Party. Everybody was telling me, oh, Party this, Party that. Where was the Party, bro? I mean, I know he came off injury, but guess what? Højbjerg has played every minute for us. And he looked like the liveliest player out there. You know what I mean? Fighting for every ball. He was probably my man of the match. That was fantastic from him.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on. Everyone was talking about Spurs, saying that, wait till you have a hard run. Wait till you play some big teams. We've played Man City now. We've played Chelsea away. We played Arsenal at home. I know Arsenal aren't a big team and whatever, but we've played Arsenal at home. But look, what does this say to the rest? What message does this send out to the rest of the Premier League now?
I say, you know what, bro? Keep doubting us. Keep that same energy. You know what, Enfield? Keep that same energy because we're coming for you next, bro. Enfield's gonna be on fire and we're gonna lit it, bro. I'm telling you. This is a new squad. This is a new dynasty, bro. I've been saying it since the United game. Get on board with this train. And I'm telling you, these other teams, I was looking around these other teams. They don't impress me. Chelsea doesn't impress me. Arsenal definitely don't impress me. Well, Chelsea impressed me a little bit, but Arsenal don't impress me. Man United don't impress me. Like Liverpool, they're a good team, you know what I mean? But I feel like we can beat them. But it's just get on the train. But you know what? To these other opposition, keep that same energy. Keep thinking this is the same Spurs because it is not. Mourinho has transformed this club.
All right,
love it, Marcelo.
Come on.
Puts his chest out. He puts his money where his mouth is, Marcelo.
Yeah.
He talks a big game, but he knows what he's talking
exactly.
about.
Let's go.
Marcelo talked the talk. Tottenham walked the walk today. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on.
Put your chest out there. Be confident. You are a Spurs fan.
Come on, Marcelo. I love the confidence by him. Absolutely love it. It's justified. That's
Apparently,
why
I'm getting a few messages that we've gone a bit viral today.
Viral for the right reasons.
For the right reasons this time.
Yeah,
exactly.
viral for the
What
right
are you going to say now? But look, let's get Ashley Chanel on. Ashley, North London is officially lily white. What have you got to tell me?
Come on, Ashley.
Yes, what a game. What a goal from Son. I was running around the room so happy when they scored that. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it was an unbelievable defensive display by Spurs yet again. Third one in a row in terms of league performances and big matches. People say that, Tottenham just parking the bus and it's hard to watch and all that. But were you bored watching that match today?
No, but I loved watching the match today. Yeah, I heard them say that on Sky Sports as well. Great. Good old Souness again. Said that. No, it was a great game. I really enjoyed it. I knew that every time we got the ball, we were going to counter-attack. And every single time we got the ball when we counter-attacked, I was like up off my seat and I was like, go, go, go. I just knew there was something going to be created from it. And yeah, what a game. What a result and what a game. And out of the last 3 games, that means we've got 7 points, haven't we, in the last 3 games against Man United, Chelsea and Arsenal. So what result that is.
Yeah.
Talking of man of the match today, we've had kind of a lot of different man of the matches today, which just is a testament to how well the team played today. Who was yours?
I think, as everyone said, it's really hard today. Everyone played well today. Everyone put their effort in today. Probably Højbjerg gets it. Just gets it for the work that he puts in and the things he creates. But yeah, very difficult choice. But yeah, Højbjerg just about. I think, as I've said before, I know what Højbjerg can do. So.
Yeah.
So what do you say to the Arsenal fans that say, form goes out the window, North London Derby Day? Was that the only kind of thing they could cling on to today?
Yeah, it's just I think it was just mind tricks to try and get us to think that they were going to play better than they were, but they were just shit as always, didn't they?
As always. What are they? 15th in the league now. I mean, really. I mean, exactly. They could go 16th tomorrow.
I might put a bet on for them to get relegated.
Well, yeah, probably not too. But the odds aren't like great at the moment because the form they're on.
What's bigger odds? Tottenham to win the league or Arsenal to get relegated?
I think so. Arsenal actually now.
And what do you think this means for Arteta? This result, they're doing so badly, and there are 6 defeats in 11 games for him. Is he on borrowed time?
Sacked in the morning.
He's getting sacked in the morning.
Sacked in the morning. Is there a better feeling than today, Ashley?
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't it? Just great feeling.
Yeah, is there were you nervous at all before today? Is there just a sense of relief, or are you confident?
I was confident. I had a little bit of nerves before the game started, just because we all know with Tottenham. I mean, this Tottenham side is different, and we play completely different to what we used to. But there's always a bit of nerves with Tottenham. You just never know if Tottenham are gonna, just make a little mistake here or there. But no, great defensive again, and it's nice to see. To be honest, as well as our attacks, and that's nice to see. It's nice to see Spurs play some good defence, because that's something obviously we haven't seen from Tottenham for a long time. So
exactly, we've conceded 1 goal now since that West Ham game. Jose Mourinho has really, really put a stamp on this team, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, I say we all said it. A lot of us said it. It just takes Mourinho a little bit of time, but he knows what he's doing. He's exactly the same as he has been for years and years and years. And he knows what he's doing with clubs, and he might, not play the attractive football some people want to see. But do we want to see attractive football and lose, or do we want to see clean sheets and get the wins and be top of the table?
100%. Look, Ashley, have a good night tonight. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Watch Match of the Day. Watch AFTV. Have a good night tonight. And hopefully we'll see you during the next game or before the next game, wherever you may be.
Will do. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, Spurs.
I'm wondering, Joe, if I don't know if you connect to my phone. This clip has seemed to be circulating around Twitter. I wonder if we can show it on the.
Is it how much has it gone?
It's like it's quite a few shares. Can we share it on the? Also, honestly, would the sound work? Well, let's just read out a couple of super chats here. One from Tierney Chavez says, "Big love from Dallas, Texas. Nothing like seeing Arsenal walk away with an L. By the way, lads, it's pronounced Doherty for the future videos. Classic Doherty."
And we got a super chat here from Josh King.
Let me see. Let me just play. Is the sound going to come through? I hope it comes through. No, it's not coming through. Is it silent? Oh, okay. Well, if you go onto our Twitter, let me just see the visuals anyway, so you can see what the that is a picture of us, of Son scoring that first goal. Us going absolutely mental. It has gone. People are sharing it around, so go check out on Twitter. We're going to post the highlights, obviously, after the fan show as well. That is our reaction to Son scoring the absolute worldie in the first half. So go on Twitter, go check it out there. Absolutely brilliant there.
We've got a super chat from Josh King. Josh, I've sent you the link, so please join us for a fan cam. We're waiting to hear from you. But he says, lads, today is a good day. Top of the league, and the Woolwich Wanderers back in their rightful place. Coys. And that is exactly right. Taha Hashimi has said that, Ben, you should get a yellow card for taking off your sweater.
Brilliant. Oh, man. This was...
A good day.
This is one of my favourite days, honestly, because I know I was confident before the game because of how we're going in the league, but you always just an hour before the game, like, oh god, I got those pre-match nerves.
To be honest, I was nervous all week. I'm not going to lie, I was, and but we've come through with flying colours. We've got another super chat from Ted Craney. Come on, you Spurs! What a win! Moo playing with conviction.
Love that. Look, I'm just going to pop quickly, but you can take the next call, I guess.
All right, let's get the next call on. Aravind. Yes! Come on, man! Come on! Tottenham 2, Arsenal 0. How would you sum up that game for me, Aravind?
It's 3:25 a.m. here in Singapore. I'm really happy for the win over here. 2-0 against Arsenal. We have done it. We go top of the table, and Arsenal is going to the championship. They're going to get relegated, and we're going to win the league this season. We're going to win the league. We have got the team. We've got everything, and we're going to win the league. I'm really happy.
A lot of pundits talking about how boring the game was. Were you bored during that game?
No, I was really happy with the team. The way they played, the way we defended the second half, the way we took our chances, how clinical we were. We got the ball and we took our goals. We were just fantastic. It was just awesome from our team to play a really counter-attacking, and Mourinho has got his team and they're just following what he does. When that happens, you know what happens with the squad, and he just wins every game if the players play for them, and we're going to win the league. I'm really confident, and if we win against the teams which are going to defend and get the points, we're surely going to win the league. I'm really confident the way it's playing.
So you're saying we're actually going to win the league this season, yeah? You're putting your money where your mouth is.
Yep. You're going to note this down soon. In another 6-7 months, we're going to win the league for sure.
Who was your man in the match today?
My man of the match, I will actually give it to Toby overall. He was really awesome, and he did one crucial slide tackle when Aubameyang took the shot, and he was concentrated. And I actually think Eric Dyer also played a really good shift, and everyone was doubting him from the game one. He showed up. He's taken his role, what he wants. He's showing faith to Mourinho, and he's doing the job. It's very hard to choose the man of the match because all of the players were just awesome, and especially the goal from Strong, man. That's one of the best strikes I've ever seen. And
how do you assess the way Serge Aurier has turned around his career? Do you put that on Serge? Do you put that on Jose Mourinho? What do you put it down to?
I think so, because the team has adapted to the new style of play, he's actually gelled into it. I think so. When Mourinho came at the start, they were trying to learn, so he was making some blunders. So he's got well into the team, and he just adapted really well, and that's really good. Now we get he thought that Doherty is going to start before the season starts, and it's now a really good thing that Aurier is stepping up. And he's showing his quality back now to play at that position.
All right, brilliant. Thank you very much, Aravind. Always great to hear from you, my friend.
Come on, you Spurs.
Cheers, Aravind. We've got some super chats to read out here. Yeah. One from Sorm Il Gok 19. Back-to-back Puskas for Son. Amazing performance from Aurier, Højbjerg, Kane, and we cannot forget Sissoko, 100%.
Mabsut. Is that the Mabsut, I believe? Mabsut Igui says, Son deserves that Sonaldo name. What a goal. And Højbjerg, what a comedian when he makes a foul. Love him. Sorry, Alex. No negativity today, please.
Yeah, and Richard Blackdog. Hey guys, Sonny's goal was incredible, but when Kane smashed a goal in the roof of the net via the top bins, I confess a bit of wee came out. And Richard Blackdog. Where's our Richard Blackdog special?
Where is it? Come on.
Special. No. This is Richard Blackdog, a Richard Blackdog special himself. He made this for us, so we can't thank him enough.
Amazing. Unbelievable again. We've shown it before, but unbelievable. It's this incredible piece of work. Oh, we'll have it there. We'll share it there.
Wow, it actually looks quite good there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks nice there. I think it works. I think it looks really nice.
All right, let's get Alex Samuel.
Yes, Alex, come on.
You know.
Oh, yes.
No need to clean the room today. We cleaned up
who
North
cares?
London already today.
A clean
Oh,
sheet.
my-
That's all I care about.
Oh, yes. What a game. What a game. Wait, are Arsenal 15th?
Something like
I think
that.
they
They
are.
could be
I think
16th
they are.
tomorrow. They could be 16th tomorrow.
15th,
Oh.
16th.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, that is just absolutely amazing. I think the team did so well today. I'm so happy. No negativity from me today.
Sorry to interrupt you, but we've got a lot of comments here in the live chat saying to tidy your room.
The only clean sheet you should all care about was the one on the pitch, not the one in Alex's room. Come on.
Oh no. No, look. I was.
Well, it looks like there's not such clean sheets behind Alex, but anyway.
Who cares? I hope it's weeks. I hope it's weeks since you cleaned those sheets. I don't give a crap.
No, sorry for interrupting you. Carry on.
Oh, it's okay. No, it's funny. Yeah, no, look, the team was just absolutely brilliant today. I celebrated both those goals. I'm not even going to use the language I was using then, but yeah, it was simply incredible. What a performance! Woolwich back where they belong. Yeah, brilliant.
And what would you say to, first of all, the Sky pundits and whatnot who say, that these tactics from Spurs are boring or they're not exciting, and Spurs fans who are in the stadium, they're not going to accept it if, there's a full stadium there and we're defending deep as we were. What do you say to those fans? Or those pundits?
Cold,
Well, I mean, I was listening to it before I came on, all of those so-called pundits, saying about how it's boring and what you're saying. And what I say to that is, well, we're winning games. Last season, there were games like Wolves, etc., where I was saying, you know what, if we play boring football and don't get the results, I don't think the fans will tolerate it. But this club's been starved of so much success through the past 20, 30 years that, you know what, let's try it. Let's actually try. Play the Mourinho way, buy into his philosophy, which I think the club is doing. We are doing that. We are developing the winning mentality for sure. I mean, conceding 0 goals against City, Chelsea, and Arsenal. I mean, would you have said we conceded none before against those 3 teams for playing them? Absolutely not. 7 points out of 9. Incredible. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I mean, those pundits just don't get our club, I feel. They don't understand it and how we need to win. We have to win. And this is the season it has to be done. I'm sorry, this has to be it.
The way they're talking about boring football and whatever, and kind of disrespecting Tottenham time and time again. If this was any other club in the top 6 or the top 4, would they be saying these things? Like, if it was Chelsea, if it was Man City playing this way but not conceding, winning game after game after game, would they be saying that? Or do you reckon it's just Mourinho, or is it against Tottenham?
Well, it's interesting. When Mourinho was at United, how were they playing in the season they won the Europa League and the League Cup? They won it. I didn't hear much complaining then. It was only the 3rd season when they started losing that they really were saying, "Oh, look at this boring football," etc. So I do feel it's something to do with the transition we've had from Pochettino to Mourinho and the 2 completely different styles of play that there is there, and also just how football has definitely I was going on about this in the pre-match show about how football's really changed in the past couple of years. How they've moved away from the the bastions of management like Mourinho and etc. And now you're seeing new faces and younger people. Arteta, he's young, he's going to do so well for Arsenal. Yeah, everyone's saying that. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, well, he isn't really one of those more young faces. He's still new to top level management, etc. Yes, he had stint at Cardiff and Mulder, but he's new to the top level. Frank Lampard and everything. Yes, he's doing well, but still, Mourinho is there. Mourinho is doing really well currently with the club, and he's getting the results. And we just have to see it keep on going.
What do you think this defeat means for Arteta and his time at Arsenal with 6 defeats now in the first 11 games, which is pretty, for a team like Arsenal who, with a lot of the bookies, were favourites for top 4 at the beginning of the season, even though they won a cup last season. What do you think he's under serious pressure now?
I think if you can't show up in a long stretch of games, losing to Wolves, then Tottenham, lost 3-0 to Villa, I don't think it's just going to be the higher ups that are going to start putting pressure. It's going to be the dressing room as well. I think the dressing room are going to start thinking, you know what, is this really the guy? And that's where your problems can really start once you've lost the dressing room. So, look, I feel that there aren't a lot of options out there currently for Arsenal if they do want to bring someone, which I think is, in previous years, there's always been a couple of names floating around who might be willing to join them. But right now, I can't really think of any. So I do feel like they're going to have to go in a completely different direction, or even maybe the same direction, choose someone who hasn't had any managerial experience before. But will they do that again? Probably not. I think Arteta's not going to get sacked for now. I can't see him getting sacked for now unless it actually gets into a serious relegation battle, in my view.
A few more losses and it could do.
Yeah. I think, as Roy Keane said, I think they'll have enough to stay up. I think just enough.
just about.
Yeah, just about. They might stay up. But yeah, no, look, you're right. If a few more losses, then they are in real trouble. And it'd be great to see. I can't deny it.
It is great to see. I love that smile on your face, Ali.
Oh,
absolutely love it.
No, I'm absolutely delighted. I just want us to continue. We've got Crystal Palace up next week, I think. Tough match, very tough match. Look how they did today, Crystal Palace. They've got some serious firepower in their squad. So, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Palace way always is. And then of course we've got the one I'm really watching, which is Anfield. I'm really interested to see how Mourinho does handle that game, because when we've played Liverpool previously, we did pretty well in the last game. We should have really come away with a draw, and that was when we didn't have Kane, etc. So
is that when they should have been down to 10 men? Robertson should have got sent off.
Celso missed that chance at the end.
Yeah, completely. So look, I think that is going to be the game to watch. To really, if we can beat them, I will say we are title challengers. I will say that. Yeah.
At the end of the day, we still got to take it game by game. Let's beat Palace
100%,
first, and then we can concentrate on Liverpool.
Yeah, absolutely. Palace, as I said, Palace is going to be really tough. But we do struggle against these sort of lower down teams. Having said that, we didn't really struggle a lot against Arsenal today, and then so maybe I'm wrong, but who knows? No, it's just you love to see it. I'm gonna just go watch some AFTV in a bit and chill.
Enjoy that.
It's gonna be beautiful.
You're gonna have a good night tonight.
I'm gonna be up all night tonight, I think. Brilliant. Nice one, Alex.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys.
Always, my friend.
Thanks, guys. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on. Loving the positivity tonight. We've beaten Arsenal to go. Does it get better than beating Arsenal to go top of the league? I don't, especially how it is. The great thing is, this game, although everyone was before the game nervous because anything can happen in a derby, but this game pretty much went exactly how it should have gone. Mourinho against Arsenal always gets a result. Harry Kane always gets a goal against Arsenal. Sonny, he scored last time, but Sonny's been on bang on form. We've barely conceded any chances. Aubameyang always has, he actually has a decent goal scoring record against us, but this season has done nothing. We could have predicted, but because we're Tottenham fans, we're all like, oh, is it going to happen? But it did go exactly as we thought it would go.
Yeah, and let's get on Zach. Come on.
Yes, Zach. Yes, Zach. Come on.
Harry Winks calling in now.
Yeah,
were you upset not to get on the pitch today?
Hey.
How you doing, Zach?
I'm good, thank you. I like your video, by the way. That's just had me crying, that has. When the top comes off,
Love that, absolutely love
What
that.
did you make of the game today?
I thought it was just a perfect game, wasn't it, man? I think everything that you expected to happen happened. It was a good game, man. I thought we defended well. Every player was counted for. Just such a good game, man.
and we got big once. And fucking Arsenal was we made them look shit, didn't we? Like,
I mean, I think everyone's made them look shit this season. Let's be honest. But how much credit do you give Toby Alderweireld for stepping in after that injury? You know, nobody knew he was going to be back or not. He come in, played 90 minutes, and he was probably one of the best, if not the best player on the park today.
Yeah, I thought him and Dyer at the back were both just immense, man. I thought there was like one chance in it where I think that was the only time I seen Aubameyang have the ball in the box, and then obviously Toby took care of it straight away, innit? Like, so what more can you ask for, man? They've both been good, haven't they, at the back?
Yeah. But what do you say to people who claim that, you know, the way Mourinho's playing or set up his team is boring and he doesn't attack enough, and you know,
Liverpool.
Yeah, by the way, Liverpool are 1-0 up, which is Mo Salah just scored. But what do you think about people who say Mourinho's style of play is too negative, or and Tottenham fans won't accept it? Are you proud of the way Tottenham played today and the way they defended their goal?
Yeah, I'm proud of the way the boys played, man. Like, it was all fully concentrated for, you know what I mean, for a whole 90 minutes. Like, every single player played well. Aurier played amazing as well. Like, everyone played well in that background. The way we defended, like, we even defended at points with a bit of flair, like, which sounds like a weird thing to say. Like, there was Bergwijn sometimes getting the ball back and then turning, like, defending with flair. Who'd have thought that? Like, but I just thought, I don't know, man. I think the Mourinho way is working for us, isn't it? And that's what matters, isn't it? Really, like, it is a bit boring though sometimes.
But what would you prefer though? Would you prefer playing the Poch way? And not just getting over the line, or playing the Mourinho way? I'm not saying we're definitely going to win a trophy this year, but it could be. Or would you prefer to play the Mourinho way and actually get over the line?
I think we all want a trophy, don't we? I think one thing that we must all have noticed since Mourinho's come in is the way we play against top 6 clubs. Like, Poch had that record for ages where he was just poor against top 6 clubs, but now when we face a top 6 club, we can't help but go there feeling confident. Like, just, I don't know, like the way we've handled these last 3 games, I think we handled those better than the 3 games before that. Like, we've been so well, man. We've been playing so well. Like,
so now you say that we handled the last 3 games well. You talk about kind of our first part of the season where a lot of fans of other clubs saying, "Oh, wait till you get properly tested. Wait till you get properly tested." We've now beaten Man City. Before that, we've beaten Man U at Old Trafford 6-1. Gone to Chelsea, got a result with a draw. Now beaten Arsenal 2-0 to claim North London yet again. What can we achieve this season?
I think after Liverpool, man, we got to start saying, innit, man, we got to go for that league. Like, well, it's 10 games unbeaten, isn't it? Really, like, so we got to start like believing, man. Like, just the way we're playing is just like you can't help but feel like something special is happening. Like, we're all doing everything that you want. Like,
all right, absolute Zach, absolute pleasure speaking to you as always, mate. Thanks for coming on.
Have a good one, man. See you later, lad.
Enjoy AFTV tonight.
We'll do.
I absolutely love it. But yeah, look, it's just a great day, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's just a great day.
Special day. It's always a great day beating Arsenal, man. You know what I mean?
And they were just giving it all that talk before. They really were.
They always do, man. They
had one chance the whole game. Didn't show up. Just didn't show up. We defended like we're a proper team. I just love the way we're defending at the moment. People say it's boring. But
you went on AFTV during the week for that shouting match. I mean, like, they seem to think all the Spurs fans were stupid for thinking that this was going to be a Spurs win.
Yeah, completely. And I could see it. I told them to their face, look, the best you can hope for is a draw. That's the best you can hope for. Because I guarantee you right now, we ain't losing. You might nick a draw if you're lucky, but you ain't losing. We ain't losing, I can guarantee you. And the proof was in the pudding. You play that game 100 times, we don't lose. We lose 0.
We got a super chat here from Magic, and it says, "Goldbridge is better, lol. Y'all suck." Well, thank you for the super chat anyway, my friend.
I appreciate it. But
yeah, I hope DT when he walked off the AFTV stream had your voice playing in his head.
I hope so. He blanked me. He couldn't even look me in the face. I love it. Absolutely love it. He rattled.
Let's get Ariane on.
Ariane? Is Ariane making the noise in the background? Yes, Ariane.
Okay, bro. Come on, Ariane. Talk to me.
Guys, I'm so excited today. What a performance that was, man. Come on. You guys have been saying such a great day. Bro, like, they're like, oh, the form book goes out of the window. The form book only goes out the window if the players want to play for your club. No one out there wanted to play for Arsenal. They were all looking like Oh, can they just blow the whistle?
Sorry,
already, man?
Aaron.
No one
Before you carry on, do you mind moving the camera because I don't want us to get a copyright strike, and you do have the football in the background. There you go. That's fine. Thanks. Cheers. But man, yeah, carry on, please. Carry on.
Bro, and they were saying all this party is gonna like Ndombele was ill, and on Twitter you can see, oh my god, Ndombele's dodging the party test. Bro, party was begging to get hooked off at halftime. It was on the sidelines. It was like, oh, just have to push him back into the counterattack, and he still couldn't do anything over it. He ran about halfway through and he just stopped running. The guy, dude, we have the best Pierre in North London. We have the best defensive mid in North London. The guy is absolutely sensational. And these men wanted to compare him to first the Partey. Then they were saying you can't even compare him to Xhaka. And like they were saying he's bad. I don't know, man. These guys are just weird. And they were saying they're gonna win the game. Get out of here.
That Arsenal false hope. Every single year we hear it. Every single year we hear it. And every single year now they're falling flat on their face. I mean, how long does Arteta have in this job?
Hopefully as long as possible.
Yeah.
Because he's doing a fantastic job for the white side of North London.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's something he got from Pep. Pep always says this to us as well, man. I don't know. The guy just isn't doing a good job. He had a really good start to at the back end of last season when like Liverpool, when they were not performing whatsoever because they'd already won everything that they were trying to win at least. And they were hyping him. Oh my God, he's better than. I remember these people were comparing him to Mourinho. Remember that?
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, Mourinho's washed up. Arteta's a generational new manager. He's young. He's the real brain at Manchester City because like Manchester City had that bad run of form. Oh, the real brain at Manchester City. How they would have gotten relegated if Arteta was the real brain at Manchester City."
I mean, I had Arsenal fans telling me at the beginning of this season, before the season started, I had Arsenal fans telling me that Arteta is one of the best managers in the league and he's going to be the best manager in the league. Like, how deluded can you get?
He's honestly there with the likes of like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I'm telling you, he's actually there. It's just this. Like, he wasn't even like a club legend. Was he? He was just like a bit of an engine that they chucked in the midfield. Like, I don't get the whole hype around him. He's done nothing of any, like, no, he won the FA Cup, yeah, sure, but against who? An injury-ridden Chelsea, a Liverpool that really didn't want the cup, a Manchester City, fair play to them, good performance, and they're like, oh, you didn't even get into the semi-finals. Well, yeah, it's because we didn't have half our own team. It's
Yeah, look, Juan de Ramos won a League Cup. He didn't exactly have. Doesn't exactly go down in legendary status as a Tottenham manager, does he?
Honestly, like they use the FA Cup and the Community Shield as like this like standard, this bar. It's like, okay, if you haven't won a trophy, this exact trophy, and then they forget that Mourinho has like 12 times the trophies. The has it now. He's 24, right, or something something along those lines.
Something stupid like that, yeah.
Something ridiculous. Hopefully, it's gonna be like 26 soon. The people who were playing, Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, that goal he scored was honestly, like you said, top 5 in the history of the game, honestly. Mm-hmm. I think today was a very good game against a small club, and now we can do the real London derby next week against Palace. So,
well, they're above Arsenal probably. It might be a more difficult game.
Honestly, because like Zaha seems to be better than every attacking player in Palace seems to be better than every attacking player in Arsenal, and their defenses are a bit better as well. And one thing I want to say is I did a combined 11. It's on something else. I did a combined 11. There was an Arsenal fan there, and these were trying to tell me Partey gets into it over Sissoko. They tried to say Bayern gets in over Aurier, and Gabriel gets in over Dyer. All right, I had to concede Gabriel, even though I didn't want to. I think Eric Dyer's been like 10 times the player this season because Gabriel got absolutely rinsed for the goal against Wolves, and he was at fault for that first goal today. He should have closed down Kane for the long ball, but he didn't. And Bayern was just awful today. Like last season, the game he played against, he was actually half decent, but this game he was just awful. And you saw the DT rage clip. The guy was just having a go at him.
Haven't had the pleasure yet. Actually,
he had Simeon's voice replaying in his head. That's why.
And then. We had that Gabriel. They tried to get in. I think Aubameyang tried to sneak in as well, but they couldn't. They tried to put in Saka. I think I conceded that as well. Like so many players are just being like, where do you think you're finding this quality? You just lost 2-0, had absolutely no chance in the game, bar one Lacazette header, and you want to tell me like 4 of your players get into the combined 11? And like they were trying to say Leno's better than Lloris. Leno was in awful positioning for both of the goals.
Yeah, agreed. But
Name me a better keeper in the league since the start of the season than Hugo Lloris.
Nobody. I can't.
Exactly.
and it was all mind games. Do you think it was all mind games? You know that Toby might not play, Hugo might not play, Kane might not play, Reguilon.
Suddenly, our whole team was injured.
Oh, yeah, honestly, like, did these guys just seriously expect, like, are they Lamella or something walking down the stairs and they pull their hamstring? Honestly, like, no one got injured. Like, Joe Hart playing against Arsenal, even if he did play, I think he still would have won, by the way. But the fact that he didn't, I did not believe those rumors for a second. Toby Alderweireld, I thought he was going to start against Chelsea. I don't even think his injury was very bad, if at all present. I think he just wanted to give Joe Rodon a chance against Chelsea like he did against Tanganga to Liverpool. Reguilon was always going to be fit. The guy barely gets injured. He had like that really bad challenge against Spain and just walked it off. Like, we had like a dead leg or something. And then Harry Kane, he hasn't played 90 minutes every game like he has most seasons, and he's not going to get injured again this season. So I didn't believe that for a single second. And honestly, I'm telling you, if Harry Kane doesn't play that, if Lloris doesn't play that, and, you know, if these players don't play that, we still have a really good shot at winning the game. That's how poor Arsenal are right now. They're honestly, like, you saw that clip, was it I say it was Roy Keane, I'm not quite sure. He said, I think they'll have enough to stay up. I'm not quite sure they'll have enough to stay up. Maybe they'll win the league next season in the championship, to be fair to them, but maybe not this, definitely not this season.
I want to know your thoughts though. Like, sorry, it's a bit of feedback I'm getting. I want to know your thoughts when you see our team defend like we did today. Sorry, I don't know. Have you got us on? Sorry, have you got us on in the background? I can hear myself.
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay, so I don't know what it is. But when you see us defend like we did today, does it give you that bit like sense of pride that you're watching a team defend their goal like their life depends on it? Because when people say, oh, it's too negative and all that kind of stuff, like, do you really appreciate the kind of defensive work we put in?
It's what title-winning teams do. It is 100% what title-winning teams do. And this thing you guys would keep mentioning with pundits, look, every time we win against the big team, like, oh, they're going to grind out results against small teams who are defending for their lives. Every time we win against a small team, like, oh, wait until they get tested against the big teams. They never want to give us credit, man. Like, every time we won something, they're like, oh, wait, no, there's this caveat you have to wait for. And then we do everything, and they'll have nothing. Like, unless we lift that trophy, they're never going to give us credit.
Let that keep happening. Let them keep writing us off. Let them keep.
Let all the Arsenal fans keep, like, you know, because they keep listening to the pundits and they're like, oh, yeah, the pundits are right. The form goes out the window. Tottenham have been tested this season. We're going to go spoil their party. Oh, really? You spoiled their party? Your party was actually sitting on the sidelines begging to get hooked up. That's where that.
Love that. Absolutely love that.
Ariane, always an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for coming on again. See you later. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on.
Big shout out to everyone watching today. Arsenal absolutely done and dusted, back in your holes. North London is firmly lily white. Let's get the next guest on.
Yes, Si.
Super Si. Come on, son. How's it going, mate?
Absolute scenes, mate. How's it going?
What are they offering you in cash out now?
Sorry?
What are they offering you in cash out for your title challenge bet?
I don't know. I have to check, mate. I'm not taking it because I know we're winning it.
Yeah, I know. Don't even look at it, mate. Don't even look
at it. Exactly. Don't wanna jinx it.
What
What a game, guys.
What a game. Run me through your feelings of the game.
Oh, ecstatic. I think, you know what's funny? For seasons past, I've always had Arsenal fans messaging me before games, and the last 2 seasons or so, I haven't heard one thing from anyone before a game that's an Arsenal fan. So this just shows you that the tide has changed. The shadow is more in their side. Yeah, these guys just have fallen massively. We have risen massively. Today has proven that once again that North London is lily white, guys. Absolutely fantastic result. I don't care what people say about boring football if they're Sky pundits. You know, they just don't know what they're talking about, right? The fact is, we won 2-0 in that first half. It was absolutely incredible performance. And of course you're going to defend that. Why wouldn't you defend that 2-0 lead? Why would you go and do stupid things or make potential mistakes to concede a potential goal in that second half? I don't care how that second half went, as long as it involved 3 points at the end of that game. And that's what we did. So in my opinion, that was the perfect performance. Again, another Jose Mourinho masterclass today. And every single player on that pitch, once again, was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic today. Couldn't pick out one player that didn't do a good shift today.
You say you couldn't pick out one player, but I'm going to ask you to pick out one player for your man of the match. Who would that be?
The master in midfield, mate, Højbjerg. He's just, the consistency is incredible. But just the way he plays, not just on the ball but off the ball as well, the way he's reading everything, intercepting. I still love the things he does, like falling on the floor for no reason and just staying there for a couple of minutes. It's just his general play, mate. And what I love most about him is that leadership without the captain's armband on his arm. The way he shouts at players, the way he makes everyone push forward with him, push back with him. That is the type of leader that we've been missing in our midfield for a long, long time. And that's another piece of the puzzle. That's why I think we'll be winning the title this year, because of players like him, demanding the best from everyone around him, but more importantly, contributing in the best manner possible to the rest of the team. So for me, mate, he's the man of the match again. And I think he has been for the last few games, I think. For sure.
There's a player I want to talk to you about. It's a player that we've spoken about a lot in the past, especially last season, Serge Aurier. We've both had our kind of bones to pick with him. We've both supported him as well in other phases. How do you assess the way he's turned around his career this season?
It's incredible. I'm sure, like you just said, when I was in the stands last season, when the games are on, and some of the season before, it was just constant barrage of like, what are you doing? He's messing things up all the time. Was it a confidence thing or perhaps the system? I don't know. But this season, I don't consider the Everton game. I've forgotten that already. But like every other game since then, and this includes a lot of the other players as well, but Serge in particular has been a massive improvement on last season. Just everything about him, he's going forward, and his defending is so much more clever now. Even today, where he usually would have made so many mistakes, he's just so assertive in what he's doing. So for me, he's probably been the most improved player from last year, with maybe exception of Ndombele perhaps, but he's still learning the Premier League. But for Serge, he in my books is a fantastic improvement on last year. I just hope it continues, and I'm sure it will. And full credit to Jose as well for seeing that in him. And I do believe, and I've always said this from the beginning, these new players that have come in, whether you think they're good or not, it has delivered competition to these players and made them better players. Yeah. Serge has massively improved since last season it was like, if he had a bad game, he knew no one could take that spot. This season, it's a question of, if you don't play well, you will be replaced. And it's worked wonders. So he's been fantastic, absolutely fantastic today and in all the other games since the beginning of the season. Unbelievable.
You've been speaking about what a great job Jose's been doing, but let's talk about the other manager in North London today, Mikel Arteta. They currently sit 15th in the league, I think, or might be 16th, I can't really remember.
North London, I think planning permission's already gone in and Woolwich to move them back over there. They don't want any of North London anymore.
In London then. How much longer do you think he could survive this kind of form? Do you think he's really under serious pressure, or do you think Arsenal, the board, might give him a bit more time, or is he not under that much pressure?
Penalty to Wolves.
Penalty.
Penalty to Wolves.
Sorry, keep going, Si. We'll, if there's a goal, we'll tell you. But
penalty.
Yeah, it's Wolves against Liverpool.
Oh, come on, Wolves.
We'll let you know if it goes in, but carry on your point.
Yeah, please do, mate. Just interrupt me. It's problem. It's like the Arteta, mate. He just needs to stay as long as possible, in my opinion. I think he's a fantastic manager, and continuously delivers poor performances, which is what everyone wants to see. So for me, I hope he stays longer and longer into the season. I think realistically, I mean, there's not, manager wise, there's not too many managers lying around in the background to potentially take the position. So it might be difficult for them, but I don't really care about them whatsoever. I hope they just continues. They keep falling down further down the table and hopefully be removed from the league. Who knows? But that's a bit ambitious. But I think I don't see them going anywhere this season at all. I don't see
Why
them
why
improving
remove
at
them
all.
from the league when it's an easy 3 points every year?
Well, that is true, mate. Yeah, I do enjoy it. And sometimes it's 6 or at least 4. So, yeah, we have to consider that. But, at the end of the day, it's quite clear now in the last few seasons that Tottenham have taken that pedestal in North London. And rightly so. And that's how it should have been for many decades. It just hasn't worked out. But now is the time that we've taken over, mate. I'm very pleased by today.
They're going to overturn it. It's not going to be a penalty. There wasn't any contact there between Mane and Cody, so it looks like that's going to be overturned, in my opinion. They've given it, but I don't see any contact. So unless there's something I can't see, I think that's going to be overturned.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like it.
Yeah.
Cody taking a dive there, but anyway.
Yeah.
Sai,
no penalty.
Sai, I would just like to say, absolute pleasure getting you on. I believe you're coming to join us for a watch along very soon.
Get that red, actually not the red carpet out. Get the blue and white carpet out.
Exactly.
I'm coming.
All right, we look forward to seeing you next weekend, my friend.
All right, guys. Nice to see you. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Nice one, Si. Just to confirm that penalty has been overturned. It's now a free kick to Liverpool for a. I don't know if you're given a dive or not, but it's no penalty.
We got a super chat just before we get into our next guest from Sawmill. Mourinho said, "We are the pony in the Premier League race. I think we are the winning horse, destined for the treble or even the quadruple. Mind games."
Love that. Absolutely love that. All right, who's on next?
We got Will.
Yes, Will. Come on.
You know. Will,
so
talk
confident,
to me.
so confident. I'm just chilling in my robe.
Is it a Tottenham robe? Exactly. That's what it's all about. Air of confidence from Will. But explain to me that performance today. We dug deep. We got moments of quality when we needed to. We didn't give Arsenal one chance pretty much throughout the whole game. Talk to me about the game.
Yeah, I thought the first half was absolutely great. The second half, I thought the passing could have been a little bit better. If that was the only positive they could take away from that, or the only feedback, criticism I could have, is that the passing needs to be a little bit better in clearing the ball and moving in transition. Second half looked a little shaky, but we basically let them have the ball for 45 minutes, and they did absolutely nothing with it. So I guess it really didn't matter.
Didn't matter at all. When you're looking at the game, we've had, from all the guests that we've had on so far, there's kind of been a very split opinion on who was the man of the match. Who would you give it to?
I really think you got to give it to Kane. I mean, even when the camera is not on him on the game time, his movement and where he puts himself, really creates that. And without what he did in both of those 2 goals, the game would have been nothing. So, I mean, Højbjerg did really well too. And I switched over to AFTV at halftime just to hear them cry. And boy, it was a wine session. Did you
get the bit when DT threw his toys out the pram?
Yeah, he didn't even come back until like 15 minutes back into the second half because he was so angry. But yeah, no, I thought we did really well. And didn't DT? Isn't he the one that said they were going to win 4-0?
4-2. He said, yeah.
4-2.
4-2. He got the 2 right.
Shame about the 4.
Do you think the way we played if Arsenal had a bit more quality about them, they could have threatened us a bit more? Or do you think just the way we defended, they were never going to get through?
Definitely in the second half, because if that would have been like Liverpool in the second half and we weren't connecting passes that well, they probably would have gotten 1 or 2. I think that was the thing that made me kind of nervous. But Arsenal has such a horrible team. I don't understand how anyone who supports that club, that's fine. You want to support that club, that's fine. But how can you look at your group of players and think that you have anyone of any quality right now? I mean, I wouldn't pick a single one of them. Maybe Aubameyang, have him, play in Europa League or something like that. But yeah.
At Arsenal, do you put it more down to the players or to the manager?
I think it's the players. I mean, this right here. I mean, the mistakes that they're making are individual horrible mistakes. It's not Arteta's fault that they can't play football. right? I mean, that's.
Long may it continue. That's what I say.
I say, hey, let them go. Let them go all the way down. It'd be nice to see, them battling with West Brom and Burnley and those guys every season, right?
Yeah.
They can become the new Newcastle, right?
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Mm.
And do you think today's performance gave you real belief that we can actually sustain a title challenge this season with the way we're defending and the way we're not really conceding that many chances?
Yeah, I think defensively it's been really good, but I also think too that against teams that are actually quality, that second half could have been a bit dangerous. So we need to learn. We need to shore up clearing that ball out. The first half I thought was great. If you could take the first half and put it on top of the second half, even if we don't score again, right? But just the way that they moved the ball and cleared it out, I thought it would have been a bit better. But yeah, I don't think defensively right now that we're showing any cracks right now. So I'm happy with sitting back in my robe and watching Tottenham win 1-0, 2-0 as long as we win the cup, right? So.
Was that one of the most comfortable North London derbies you've watched?
Yeah, it was almost too easy. That's why it got a bit stale at the end, not because Tottenham played poorly, but because Arsenal couldn't do anything. And we're like, here, you dance around out there and we'll just shut you down. So.
It's literally like, look,
Brilliant.
Here, have the ball. What can you do with it? Nothing. That's what you can do with it.
Nothing.
Give it your best go.
They couldn't. They couldn't do anything.
They couldn't. But Will, absolute pleasure having you on as always. We've beaten the scum 2-0 today. North London is white. Enjoy AFTV and chill tonight, and enjoy Match of the Day tonight. Well, I don't know if you get to see Match of the Day in America.
Not about matching the day, but I just go through and watch all the other stuff and
Yeah.
highlights on YouTube and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
it's
well,
early
enjoy
here,
your
so-
evening. It's going to be a good one. It looks like you're already comfortable there in your robe, so have a good one.
Apologies, you're forced to watch ESPN, but
Here's my
hopefully you can get
coffee.
some better quality content.
I'm gonna be watching.
Nice one, Will.
Enjoy, Will. Enjoy, Will.
Nice
Take
one,
it
Will.
easy.
Cheers,
See
man.
ya, mate.
We got a super chat here from Nikos Kafalas. Says, come on, you Spurs, all the way from Greece. Jose has turned the club around. Question, what do you think realistically and objectively are our chances of a title win? I think, look, we obviously got some competition with Liverpool. They're winning at the moment, half time. They're not letting up at the moment. Chelsea are obviously a threat. Man City are going to come back into form. But the way we're defending and the way we're playing as a team and the way we're fighting for each other makes me believe that we can go into any game with a chance. We go into absolutely any game in this league with a chance of getting the victory. And when you have that level of quality, as we do up front, I think the chances of us winning the league, I'm not going to say we're favourites or anything because we're not favourites, but we have a good chance and we're definitely in the race. And
you can't count us out.
You definitely can't count us out. You cannot count us out. Well, I think we have as good a chance as anybody. As good a chance as anybody else.
All right, look, we got two guests left. Let's get on Brian first, and then we'll finish on Josh. Brian! Come on, Brian! Come on! North London has been painted white again today. How you feeling?
The filth are back in their place where they belong. The filth, the filth.
And I'm telling you, you're not going to be hearing from any of those South London nomads for a long time.
Probably not, but they're going to be hearing from me. That's for damn.
That's what I love to hear.
Did you have any Arsenal fan friends who were confident before the game or thought maybe they could sneak a result?
There's a couple of them, but I've been saying this whole week. I mean, I got the score prediction wrong with you guys. I said 4-1, but never have I been happier to be wrong. 2-0, I'll take it all day long. My best mate is a Arsenal fan, and he owes me, I think, about 28 curries now due to this. So I'll be making a call for my curries to be ordered in. But yeah, I'll be reaching out to them later.
I've done double or nothing every year with an Arsenal fan of if we can finish above them. I mean, God knows how much he owes me now, but I think he may as well pay out now for this season. I'll tell you that. But in terms of the game today, who was your kind of man in the match? Because there's been a lot of different opinions. Some saying Kane, Højbjerg, Toby Alderweireld. Who do you give it to?
All together now.
I'll let you shine I wish I was from Danish too.
Mate, this dude is, I've said it every time I come on the show, this guy is a warrior. He is a fucking bionic man. He is here. He is there. He is everywhere. I said before, he's a 9 out of 10. He is a 10 out of 10. This guy is without doubt the missing piece. Last season, our defence was getting battered. This man is special, and for 3 million, this guy is stand out.
Yeah. Do you think he's also like brought the best out of our centre backs in Dyer and Toby? Because last season, especially Toby as well, everyone was fearing maybe he's finished, maybe he can't get back to his best. I continue to say that if you got a proper defensive midfielder in front of him, and if he wasn't so exposed, we would see the best of Toby. Do you think we're seeing the best of him now?
Well, you look at it, and I spoke to one of my friends who I'm very, very close with. He now lives in America, and it reminds me of when we signed Wilson Palacios.
I said we needed that.
We needed that defensive midfielder just to shut shop and help the defence. And you saw last season without him what it did, and this season, this man, he has made a huge difference, and his relationship with Sissoko. But a guy you have been talking about, I think last season we were playing Serge Aurier's brother. I think we got rid of Dele's brother, and we've got the real Serge Aurier now. He was sensational again.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And looking over at the filth next door, how long does Arteta have in the job?
Please God, they give him a contract extension, just like Aubameyang. Obama what? Obama who? Obama signs a contract and goes missing. Yang. All this dude does, mate. Just give him a contract, he'll disappear, mate. Long may this continue, mate. The future's bright. The future's lily white.
We've got a comment here, a live comment saying, I actually think even Vertonghen could have turned around even if he stayed. What do you think of that?
Well, do you know what? Vertonghen was my favourite player. Every kit I had Vertonghen on, and I think he's left some super Yan powers in that number 5 shirt. I think something has definitely happened. I mean, I was heartbroken when he went. I really was. Would he have been good as another player to bring off the bench? 1 billion%. But big up Eric Dyer as well. Eric Dyer was a monster today. So was, they all were. Everyone today was absolutely sensational.
Yeah. And how much pride does it give you seeing the team defend as we did today? And did you think that it was a response to maybe people saying we're boring, or we need to have more adventure? What do you say to that?
We can be as boring as we want. I don't care. For once, happened in the Man City game and happened today at 2-0. Every other team under Pochettino, you come out and you think, oh shit. If they just get one more goal, this is it. Not at one moment did I think, okay, they're going to break us down.
Yeah.
And this is what Mourinho has done.
Yeah. Have you ever been more comfortable watching a North London derby in that second half when we're 2-0 up?
No, I'll tell you what, I'm probably like a lot of you. Last night, the nerves start settling in. Mm-hmm. Wake up this morning, you just need kickoff to come here. Mm-hmm. And the final hour, my stomach is in knots and I hate it. But as soon as kickoff came on, that was it. Nerves over. And then what a goal from Son. What a goal.
Talking about that goal from Son, we've had some amazing goals in the past against the scum. Gaza in the semi-final, Christian Ziege at White Hart Lane, Harry Kane when he put us top of the league for 13 minutes. But where does that Son goal rank in terms of North London derby goals for you?
It ranks just below. You'll never ever get me to say anything other than Gaza's free kick was the number 1 Tottenham Arsenal goal. He still to this day is my Tottenham Hotspur hero. But that was right up there. I remember, don't know if you guys remember, when Harry Kane scored a couple against Chelsea when we beat them 5-3, Jamie Carragher did a bit when Harry Kane picked up the ball and said, do you reckon another player won't touch the ball and a goal is being scored? And that's exactly what I felt when Son picked that ball up from wherever it was. If you had freeze framed that and said, no one will touch this ball and it's going to be in the back of the net, and it was just poetry in motion.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. But look, Brian, always a pleasure to get you on.
Guys, I have one final thing I need to say. I mentioned it to you guys yesterday. Listen, we have started, me and a few friends, a Tottenham Hotspur podcast called Tottenham Away, which is basically we're trying to get Tottenham Hotspur fans from all around the world to come on and say what Tottenham means to them, how kickoff affect and the time zones and everything. And we just started it last week. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. Any of you guys want to come on, please just send me a message. But please, guys, we've just started. It's called Tottenham Away. Give us a like, and we would hope to have you on there sometime. But boys, you are the catalyst for all of us getting this up and running, and you guys deserve very, very, very special mention. So thank you for sharing it, and thank you for having me on.
No, thank you.
It's an honour.
Thank you, Brian,
Thank
for
you.
your kind words. And everyone, go and check out his podcast. Hopefully, once he gets off there, maybe you'll put the link in the comments.
A
In the live
billion
chat.
percent, my man. A billion percent. Thanks a lot, guys. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Cheers, Brian.
And now let's finish off with Josh. Apparently, he's got a friend with him. Apparently, maybe.
Does he? Where's your friend, Josh? Where's your cousin?
Mate.
Cousin?
Cousin or friend? I don't know.
He's a gunner.
He's a gunner. He's a gunner.
He's a gooner. He's a gunner. Whatever you want.
He's done a Thomas party.
He's gone back to
Go
Woolwich.
on, mate. Go on. Mate, party done. Party over, go home. Don't come back. Don't speak. We don't want to hear from your nonsense, your analysis, your certain belief in beating the mighty Lily Whites, the mighty Tottenham Hotspur, man. Who do you think you're talking about all week? Going out there talking about our weaknesses. Mate, there wasn't one weakness in that game. There was not one point at which I felt that Arsenal were going to score. There was nothing, mate. It was like a brick wall they were up against. And I feel sorry for Arsenal fans tonight. These guys
Don't
are
ever
nowhere.
feel sorry
There's
for them.
nothing. They're
Don't ever
gutless.
feel
They've
sorry
got
for
no
them.
backbone. Do you know what? It's got to a point where I feel sorry for them. And I never thought I could feel this way about an Arsenal fan. Where I actually feel like going up to an Arsenal saying, we'll be fine. It will be fine. Because you know what? There was nothing in that performance. There was absolutely nothing. And you know what? The shift is real. The power is real. And the struggle is real for Arsenal right now. It is real. There is no question about power shift. There's no question about who's the big team in North London right now. The answer is there, guys. It's so clear that every Arsenal fan, when you speak to them, they speak with a stutter because they know that there's nothing to be said anymore. There is no debate, man. And we showed every single team in the Premier League tonight that we, again, are not bottle jobs. The bottle job tag has officially gone. It's done with.
Me and my brother, we went viral against West Ham for some very funny. Obviously, the clip that it started with was the rest of the Premier League are going to start fearing us now. Do you reckon that comment is aged well now and it's starting to turn true?
Do you know what? They don't know what's coming and they don't know what to think. And they've never been here before with Spurs. This is new territory for them. They're like, Spurs? Normally Spurs was Spursy. Normally Spurs was, yeah. Now Spurs is solid. Spurs is a rock. Spurs is a beast.
Solid
Spurs
as
are now
a rock.
a team that solid as a rock, man. There is nothing. I've run out of voice today, guys. I've run out of energy because I have experienced a rebirth. I feel new. I feel re-energized, man, and I just feel like I won't sleep tonight because, come on, winning against the scum is the best feeling in the world. There is no better feeling. I promise you that. There is no feeling better than beating those guys. It comes twice a year, and this is our first one. We'll do them again. And at that point, we should be talking about real Premier League ambitions. Right now, I'm going to keep quiet. I'm just going to enjoy the night, have a little drink. I'm going to play some snooker now. I'm in North London in Finchley. So big up all the Finchley people out there. I'm in your area right now.
That's our ends, Josh. That's our ends.
Not Finchley. I'm not far from you. I'm in Collindale Hurricane.
That's where I live now. I know exactly where you are.
Come and see me, mate.
Stay
Let's
there.
have a drink. Let's have a hug. Let's have a boys' moment. I'm here for the next 3-4 hours. And do you know what? I was in a pub, right? I was in a pub and I was yelling at the top of my voice, saying, come on, you Spurs. There wasn't a single Spurs fan in there, but I felt $1 million. I felt like an army, mate. I felt like I had 10 arms, mate. I felt so big, right? Yeah, I thought, we are Tottenham, mate. And tonight I'm proud to be a Spurs fan. Listen, being a Spurs fan is about all emotions, and it has been a difficult journey for the last few years, but it's moments like this that you crystallize and you cherish and you enjoy, right? And after that is one thing, winning and beating in style like we did against Arsenal. There's another feeling when you wake up in the morning and check the Premier League table when you're at the top. I mean, there is no better feeling right now, Spurs fans. We are at the mighty top of the Premier League. We are at our powers. We are shining in glory, and we must enjoy this moment, because I tell you what, it's 4 weeks now. I said it's going to be 4 weeks. I had the gut feeling, and I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it in my bones. 4 weeks. Let's make it 5. Let's make it 5. You know we're going to make it 5. You know we're going to make it 5, Spurs fans. We're going to be top of the league next week. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to go beat Liverpool. And then whoever wants to come and feel the Spurs experience, it's like coming to our stadium and having a tour. Come along, we'll show you around. We'll show you upstairs, downstairs. We'll show you the garden. We'll show you everything. And then we'll send you back home and with 0 points. And that's what we did tonight. And I'm so proud of the team for listening to Jose and believing in Jose's tactics. It's not, sometimes it's painful. But guys, when you complete something in life, it's the best feeling. Doing something is one thing, completing it's a whole different thing.
100%.
Today we completed the job. We didn't participate. We dominated. We actually just completely put them out the Champions League race. There is no top 4 race for Arsenal right now. All the other teams won around us. We had to win. So we're there, what we had to do. Arsenal have dropped a place. We've got an upper place. There's no top 4 for Arsenal. See you later. Goodbye. Go back to your tin pot, ambitions, whatever they are. And you're not a bigger club than us, yeah? Whichever TV channel out there promotes that Arsenal's. I heard someone say today, Arsenal's a bigger club than ours, but we're a better team.
Is Arteta on borrowed time now?
On what justification? Mate, I don't even care. Arteta, mate, they get rid of Arteta, they'll bring in another puppet. They can carry on bringing in having hope and faith. The team's spineless. The players are crap. The team's spineless. The club's in disarray. It's all over, guys. Tottenham fans, we're way above them. We shouldn't even be talking about them. We've got massive ambitions right now. That team is done. That club is done. It's historic. Dinosaurs. Listen, they have Gunnosaurus. Rightly so, do you know what I mean? That's a dinosaur club right now, man. There's nothing going on there. They're done. They're absolutely done. Even the dinosaur left the club. That's how old they are, do you know what I mean? Even the dinosaur left and said, see you later, mate. I'm newer than you lot, do you know what I mean? You lot are ancient now. So Arsenal fans are just completely in disarray, and it's a beautiful feeling, guys. They're done. And we are onwards and upwards, and we keep fighting, keep supporting. Hopefully they increase the fans limit to 4,000 or 6,000, and we just keep pumping out our chests, and we keep showing the world that, you know what, we believe in what we're doing. There are Chelsea fans, Man United fans, Liverpool fans are going to knock us, park the bus. Mate, that's a party bus right now. That's a party bus, yeah? Don't let anyone tell us we're parking the bus, mate. That's the party bus. That is the party bus. Jose Mourinho's driving it. We're all having a laugh. We're all having a couple of drinks, and we're enjoying every single weekend when we go out. And whoever we play, we're just running over them and leaving them in the back mirror, mate. It's as simple as that. It's a beautiful night. It is just a wonderful feeling, and mate, it is like the new Spurs. Congratulations to the new Spurs. It's not luck, it's not fluke, it's tactics, strategy, hard work, determination, passion, and a winning mentality, and that's what we have right now, and that is the recipe to success.
Love it, Josh.
Love
it, Josh.
Come on. That was the best.
Come on. Is the recipe.
Come on.
Don't let any other fan.
Come on. That's what I'm
Spurs
talking about,
fans,
Josh.
don't let any other fan tell you otherwise. You stick up for the way we're playing. The determination, the dirt, the grit, the hard work. Nothing in life is worth it unless you put in the grit, and we all know that from our own personal experiences. So don't let anyone have a go. And as soon as I have a go, you come back to them and say, listen, we are showing what hard work is all about. And that is the art of defending. The art of attacking is one thing, but that tonight we showed both sides of the coin. We attacked and then we defended. If there's a young boy watching tonight, that game, that is how you play football. You attack and defend together. And that is what we're showing the world, is how to do both. Not just to attack like City or some of these other players. We're showing the art of defending. And you know what? That's a lost art. That is a lost art. And we're bringing it back and showing what old school British defending is all about. And that's what I'm proud of tonight.
Right, excellent call, Josh. As
Enjoy your
always,
snooker tonight.
Come on.
Enjoy your drinks tonight. North London is lily white and will be for a very, 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 very long time.
It is, and it will be. Come and see me at Hurricane Rooms, and I'll have a little drink with you, mate. Good luck to you, boys.
Up the Spurs.
Nice one, Josh. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that.
Come on.
Come on. Oh, he's always a great call,
it
Josh.
Looks like that is it for the fan show. That was a very... I love that show.
One last super chat here from Callan Waters. Says, let's be honest, lads. Most relaxed North London derby ever.
100%. 100%. What can I say?
And I'll leave you with this stat. It's a great stat, which I want to get in before we end the show. From Betting Odds, it says Hector Bellerin has now made more foul throws this season than Arsenal have wins in the Premier League.
How many wins have they got?
4.
4. How many foul throws has he done?
5. He's worse than Aurier. And if that doesn't show you,
worse than Aurier, because Aurier is a boss.
If that doesn't show you the level of Arsenal right now, I'm not sure what does.
All right, look, we're going to sign out on that note. We'd love to say thank you to everyone that tuned in today on the watch along, on the fan show. Thank you to everyone who contributed as well. It's been a great day for everyone who's a Tottenham fan today. It's a great day to be a Tottenham fan, innit, Sim?
Unbelievable day to go top of the league by beating Arsenal 2-0 in such a convincing manner.
Top of the league.
Exactly, in the way we defended, I'm just so proud of my team. Everyone stuck to their job. No one gave the opposition an inch. We made them look as average as they are. And in a derby, a team like Arsenal could always turn up. But we made sure. I told you before the game, Jose is going to make sure we do not underestimate them. He's going to make sure that we are on top of our game, and it's exactly what happened. We have a manager now at the wheel who isn't going to let this team drive off a cliff, and I'm so certain that we're going to have a good season. And Jose Mourinho is instilling that winning mentality. We saw that today more than ever. 3rd clean sheet in a row and putting Arsenal back in their place. Absolutely love it.
Exactly. So again, once again, thank you everyone for joining us today. Once again, thanks again to Keith D in the chat right now for that mad super chat. So thank you to you. Thank you to everyone else who did send a super chat and who has contributed in the live streams today. Tottenham have painted North London lily white once again. North London is ours. Arsenal, get back in your holes. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs!